Hello Physical Fiends, how you doing? It's Jordan here with another Black Friday's discounts video, just a real quickie this time. Links are down below for everything to support me, and I greatly do appreciate it. Unicorn Overlord is discounted for a standard and limited edition, the latter of which is probably not on the Switch since that's been sold out before launch. Anyways, this is a fantastic game, one of the best games of the year, and I'm about to start working on the Game of the Year video voted for by you, and I'm pretty sure this will feature quite highly in the rankings. $29 for all standard editions is fantastic and worth every penny. The collector's editions on consoles other than the Switch are $93. Not cheap, but to be honest, it looks amazing. I'm not a collector's edition guy, but even I'm tempted by that. Sonic and Shadow Generations is discounted. In fact, VGP state that over 40 Sonic items are gonna be discounted here, so you're gonna have a lot to choose from, although this is obviously the most brand newest of the endless Blue Hedgehog releases. Many have said that Shadow Generations is a fantastic game, and I'll take their word for it. $29 is a really good price for such a new game. Good time to jump on board. Persona 3 Reload. The collector's edition on PlayStation 5 and Xbox is getting a heavy $100 discount. You can now grab it for $129, which doesn't sound like a bargain to me, but then again, I'm not a collector's edition collector. That's a whole different league and a whole different bank account compared to the one I've got. It's worth noting that this ships for free only in the US and Canada due to the size. The standard editions should also be discounted, this time to $28 I think, which is a pretty good price, especially for the hard to find Xbox edition. Sega Genesis Classics is still discounted on Switch and Xbox at $21 and $18 respectively, but the PS4 version was sold out. Well, now it's coming back, it's in stock, and will be discounted alongside its brethren. Remember, this game is going to be delisted in a couple of weeks, so it will be physical only in this form from now on. Odin Sphere is going to go for $25, which is a really good price for a once expensive game. VGP brought down the price a lot, and well, now it's even cheaper. Usually you'd be looking at like $35 for this one rather than $25, and I've heard it's a fantastic game. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is already discounted. The standard edition on PlayStation 5 is a ridiculous $25. I'm not entirely sure if the Xbox and Switch versions will be the same, since as I'm recording this, I think they forgot to flick the button on those two, but I think it should be. And if it is, that's an unmissable price for one of the biggest releases of the year. If you're still mad enough to plump for the original Shin Megami Tensei 5, the one that's kind of obsolete now, well, now the big collector's edition of that on Nintendo Switch is discounted to $57. That has a steelbook, a handbook with all the monsters in it, and a bag, which might be worth the price alone, even if the game is outdated. I don't know. And a 2-disc soundtrack CD as well. That's really tempting. You can throw the game away and replace it with the new one. Metaphor Ref Fantasia, both the standard and collector's editions are supposedly discounted. Again, this is one of the games of the year, obviously not on Switch, but if you're PS4, PS5 or Xbox gamer, I think this will be the first discount the game has had, and it could be a nice JRPG to treat yourself or a loved one over the holiday period. For the standard edition, it's $47 on PS5 and Xbox, but the slightly rarer PS4 version is $53, only a small discount on that one. Demon Slayer is a franchise I know nothing about, but I know a bargain when I see one. It's $25 on PlayStation 4, PS5, and Xbox, but the Switch tax is still hanging in strong even during Black Friday with a $35 price tag. Maybe a good one to jump on board if you're not on the Switch. Demon Slayer Sweep the Board is a peculiar game, probably not the kind of game you'd expect from the Demon Slayer franchise. It's a board game, party game thing which will confuse a lot of people, but it does at least look pretty good and perhaps decent competition for Mario Party. There's not much can touch Mario Party in terms of polish and quality, but this seems like a decent option. Something a bit different. It's discounted to $29 on PS5, Xbox, and Switch. Now, there are over 140 games discounted in this Atlus and Sega sale. A lot of them are regularly discounted, but check the general link as well, since I'm sure there's plenty to take your fancy, and if you click the link and buy something, I greatly appreciate that support, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.